and we decided to hurry and jump off at the spur of the moment. And unfortunately, I was so hungry, and it was such a spur of the moment thing, I forgot to pick up our camera when we jumped off the train. Rome was kind of a special place for us because we were actually there over our 5-year anniversary mark, which was an extremely romantic and special thing. I mean, who gets to say they were in Rome on their 5-year anniversary?
So romantic.
Anyways, seeing the Colosseum, and we paid to get in and bought one of those.
It was like an audio tour. It kind of was like a telephone that you would hold to your ear.
Yeah.
And it would talk if you pressed in certain buttons.
Which was really, it was a good idea. It gave us a lot of information. It was a little hard to follow, know where you were and what it was talking about. But, oh, the Colosseum's so amazing, I don't really know how to explain it. The engineering that went into the floor of the Colosseum was amazing. I mean, you would hear things on the audio tour of like all these different scenes that would just all of a sudden appear on the Colosseum floor for each individual act or show. And so the Colosseum floor is degraded and fell apart and it's gone, so you can see all of the underworking, all of the engineering that is under the floor. And you could still see the little channel ways in the walls where all of a sudden a bear would appear out of this little channel, or a mountain, a beach, something would randomly appear. And it was just really cool to be able to see that kind of engineering that's that old.
One thing that I thought was really interesting about the Colosseum, I mean there were so many, but they had hippos.
Hippos.
I mean, I always knew they had like lions and tigers, but they had freaking hippos. From the Colosseum, we walked up the hill past the Roman forms, which was an incredibly humbling experience. Honestly, it made me feel like a tiny little ant in this plan of life. It was so humbling to just see how old some of those structures were, but yet how grand they were at the same time. we went by the Trevi Fountain. And then went to the Pantheon. We were so lucky to go to the Pantheon that day because they had a choir singing. And those acoustics in there with the small group that they had singing was
unreal. It was unreal.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even explain about, you know, just the music and the feel and how their voices echoed off of the dome.